Yes, good people, welcome back to the channel and Camping with a Meat Manifesto. So it's time for another stealth camping adventure in the VW-T4. It's been a hot day today, 23 degrees, it's really humid. So I'm thinking a nice, quiet, cool, shaded location for tonight. And I know just the perfect place. There's some woods just on the outside of Boston. It's about 40 minutes from here. Again, it's a bit of a dogging hotspot, so hopefully it's sort of midweek. We don't get too many doggers out. Hopefully miss all the boy racers as well, and we can get a quiet camp for the night. 6 p.m, we've got quite a few hours of sunlight left. I think what we're going to do now is head over to the camping dogging hotspot for the night and check it out, and then pop over to a supermarket close by and then get some munchies and ice cool beverages, alcohol liquor free. And yeah, we should be cool for this evening. So let's hit the road and head to tonight's camping spot. Right, so we've arrived at our destination. We have definitely got some foliage going on there. That is a proper little woodland. So there's a lane that comes in just up there, runs down here. There's another entrance just behind there and it goes a bit further down. There's all open fields there. But these woods are actually quite vast. So I may have a little wander around, check out the lay of the land. Okay, so just assessing the situation. There's a little country lane just the other side of the bush there. It does seem quite a busy road. I can see people running and walking up and down there. There's currently a little Vauxhall combi van and a car parked a lot further back. These are the woods and they are quite vast as well. They go back quite a way. Pretty cool camping spot, but it's definitely a busy one. So what I reckon I'll do is have a little mooch around in the woods, holding a camera in a dogging hotspot. So, you know, yeah, we'll blend in. Okay, so that's where I'm currently parked. And this is inside the woods. Foliage. Right, let's see where it leads off. A few mozzies about tonight. We've still got about 2 hours of sun, so I'm going to have a little mooch around. And then we've still got time to head to a supermarket, get some munch, and then we'll come back and start cooking some food. Yeah, there's definitely some good trails up here. Some bluebells. It's actually be a decent woods to do some wild camping one day. Just gotta watch the doggers. So it's quite a lot of people walking dogs and stuff, so I ain't gonna hang around here too long for now. But definitely looks like an area that could be rather busy late at night, because there's a lot of benches, a lot of trails, and a lot of foliage. Right, so there's definitely a lot of people around here. So I'm gonna head over to a supermarket and get some stuff for this evening. As you can see, the trails do go on for quite a while. So I may come back here one day and bring a bike with me, the one with 2 wheels. Right, so I've just been in Lidl. I've got a bag full of shite. So let's head back over to our woodland retreat for this evening. Oh yeah. So you can see the woods over the back there. They are quite a fair size. It runs alongside this little river just down there. Right, so it's 20 to 8. We've got about an hour before the sun sets. There's still a lot of activity down there. A lot of people walking their dogs. And I think later on we're going to get boy racers and doggers and all sorts down there. So what I want to do is jump in the back of the van and I'll show you the munch that I've got for this evening. So I think I'm going to start cooking the old munchin before it gets too dark. Okay, so this is the food choices for this evening's camp. Fancied a bit of steak, so I went for this ribeye 21-day matured steak. It's got a nice bit of marbling in there and some nice juicy fat running down the middle. Oh yeah. And then with that we got these baby button mushrooms and some daddy's brown sauce. For my nibbles this evening, I've got these wine gums, always partial to a wine gum. And then for a bit of refreshment after that, gone for this Gordon's alcohol-free gin and tonic with a hint of lime. Ooh, be interested to see what that tastes like. And then for breakfast, yep, I had to try one of these again. Rustler's all-day breakfast sausage muffin, sausage patty with cheese and tomato ketchup. Cook them on the ridgemonkey, they are damn good. And then for my morning coffee, I've got some shortbread fingers, and I've also got, as I just remembered, I've still got some of them lattes from last week. It weren't the best, it was like frothy piss water with a hint of coffee, but I'm sure that'll make up for breakfast. Yeah, let's start putting the heat to that piece of meat. Oh yeah. Yeah, just fancied a bit of steak and mushroom tonight. You know, you've got a craving for something, so it had to be done. So I'm going to do the steak on the trusty old ridgemonkey. I've actually closed most of the curtains because it is damn busy down there. There's a lot of people driving past, boy racers, families walking their dogs and stuff, and with my lights on people can see in, and there was some geese in eyes. So yeah, we're just taking the attention off a little bit. Just start getting prepped up before I start cooking the steak. I'm just gonna chop up a few of these mushrooms, get them ready. Probably do about half of these with that. That'll probably do. Right, and for the steak, I've actually forgot to bring some olive oil. And with the price of that in a minute, I ain't buying any bloody more. So I'm just seasoning the steak with some sea salt and black pepper. Normally I'd rub olive oil onto it as well, but yeah, I don't think spray light sunflower oil will do the job. Spray a bit of that on there anyway. And it is going to get damn hot in here. So we want to get that pan nice and hot, which is perfect on the ridgemonkey because these bloody things get scaldingly hot. So I reckon that's good enough to go on. Oh yeah. Oh lovely. So I'm just going to cook that for a couple of minutes each side. That should be enough. And then I like to rest the steak as long as I cook it. So while that's resting, we'll cook the mushrooms. In fact, I may chuck them in towards the end of cooking that. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at that. So I like my steak kind of medium. I like it pink but not too bloody. It's quite hard to judge how to cook in a ridgemonkey, cook steak in a ridgemonkey, because it gets so bloody hot. I think that'll do for the steak. I'll leave that to sit for a bit, and then we'll concentrate cooking these mushrooms. Put a bit more spray oil on these mushrooms. I think what that needs now is good dollop of brown sauce. Oh, lovely. That'll do me. Right, let's give this a try. Oh yeah. I've put the chopping board on my legs because these plates, these enamel plates, get red hot. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's damn good. It's actually quite a thin bit of steak. It's bloody busy out there. That steak, oh, damn good. Just love a bit of ribeye. It's so soft I can't even pick it up. As you can see, nice and pink in the middle. Oh, I love that. So good. I love ribeye. And try up some of the mushrooms. And a bit of brown sauce. Oh yeah. The mushrooms are cooked really nicely. So a bit with the fat on. People who don't like fat on their steak, oh, on a ribeye, the fat gives it the flavour. So good. Can't beat a bit of ribeye. Well, a bit of fillet's nice, but my personal favourite, ribeye steak. Oh, so soft. So I'm getting a bit of a thirst on. Let's try this Gordon's Gin and Tonic. Now I'm partial to a bit of gin and tonic, and I'm feeling supersonic. Well, that's a weird drink. Well, I can taste lime, I can taste a bit of tonic water, but you can definitely tell that is no alcohol. Some of the beers I've had actually do taste like they've got alcohol in them, but yeah, it's a strange one. Just a lime flavoured tonic water, really, with a weird aftertaste. Yeah, it's alright, it's drinkable. But would I say it's gin and tonic? No. Well, here's what it is. It's got a bit of a lemonade-y flavour to it, but yeah, it's not the best. Anyway, we got steak and mushrooms. Oh yeah. Wow. So good. Oh. Well, I've had to open the sunroof and the side door a little bit because it is bloody hot. Summer is on the way at last. What we now? First week into May, second week into May. It took a while for the warm weather to get here, but definitely here now. Right, I'm going to finish off this steak, and I think after that I need to go outside to get a bit of fresh air. This is so good. Well, the steak hit the spot. The alcohol-free gin and tonic is meh, but I have fully opened the side door now because, as you can imagine, it was getting a little bit hot in here. But yeah, it is a nice little place to park up, to walk your dog, have a little stroll around the woods, cook yourself a steak. Let's go into dogging HQ. Oh dear. So I guess this is where all the action happens. Yeah, don't even want to know what's happening on that bench. There's the van through the foliage. Yeah, not a bad little spot, eh? Another car's pulled up a bit further down. Yeah, not bad. I may go for another wander around the woods before it gets too dark. The Boston Woods Trust. Founded in 2001, the trust was formed to provide the people of Boston with a much needed amenity for recreational purposes, including walking, bird watching, cycling and dogging. Dog fouling, £100 fine. Sir Joseph Banks Country Park. Oh, it's a proper map there as well. Sweet. There's a few car parks around here then. Okay. Well, the van kind of blends in. Let's go for a evening stroll in the woods. Oh, it's definitely getting a bit cooler now. Nature watch signs, so we get bats, hedgehogs, moles and foxes. And the meat manifesto. Oh, cool. Nice picnic table there. Yeah, I think that bench has seen better days. So I've come out of the foliage and into a bit of open countryside. I can hear a pheasant. There's a cool little building over the back there. Little turret. Yeah, you can certainly do some walking around here. In fact, I think you can walk over that way. There's like a little shelter there. I wonder if you can walk up to that little turret. Let's investigate. There you go, you got Boston over the back there. You can see the spire of the church. So last week I was over that way. Got a nice sunset over the back. There's the woods, and this is the... Oh, Rose has come out. This is the strange little building. It's not old, but... Owl Tower. Boston Wood Trust. I suppose wildlife and or youth and or doggers frequent this quite often. That's pretty cool. Got a weather vane on top with a dummy owl on it. That's pretty darn good. There's a little memorial for people who have died in car collisions. And just opposite that beautiful sunset is a Breaking Bad style chicken farm. Interesting. And this is the Lincolnshire Road Victims Memorial. CCTV in operation. So clearly people have been doing stuff here they shouldn't have done. I guess these are the road victims. Must be from accidents around the local area. Pretty cool little structure. So yeah, let's take a sharpish walk back through the woods. Okay, we are back out of the woods and heading towards the van, and there is no vehicles down here now. I may pull up a little bit further. Yeah, should be right there. The only trouble is down here, so when cars come past, it's quite tight to the van. Oh no, there is another car down there. Yeah, there's an entrance there. There's another one further down. It's not as if I'm going to get blocked in if I need to make a Sharp exit. We should be alright. So before we hunker down for the night and get into full stealth mode, let's give you a quick look at the setup tonight. I've got a single bed, single mattress. I've got a sleeping pod, sleeping bag. It's actually my other half, and she doesn't like the fact that I always use it, but this is a 2-season sleeping bag, so it's going to be quite warm tonight. We should be good with that. I've got my little kitchenette area there. I've got my wine gums ready to go. I've got my cool bag down the back there. That's got an ice pack in it, so that keeps my breakfast, muffin and the GMTs nice and cool. I've got my All Powers R1500 portable power station that's currently charging my phone on top, wireless charger. Also been charging my GoPro. I need to start closing all the curtains up. I've got this big black blanket because these bulkhead curtains are see-through, so I'm going to put the blanket over the seats just to block that off a little bit. So yeah, I need to charge up my GoPro a bit, so the battery's getting quite low on it. I'm going to shut the door in a minute from the big bad woods out there, and then I'll get into stealth mode and chill out for a little bit. I've also brought my MacBook so I can use my phone as a hotspot and watch a bit of YouTube and browse the interweb while I'm in a camper van next to some very sketchy looking woods. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's about 9 o'clock now, starting to get dark. The next hour or so might get a few boy racers, we'll see, but hopefully it should be a pretty sweet view in the morning if we can make it through the night. Okay, so we are in full stealth mode now. All the curtains are shut, doors are locked. I've got the front windows cracked open a tiny little bit. I've got wind deflectors, so just keeps a bit of air coming in. I've got my MacBook set up, so my phone off the hotspot, so I'm watching a bit of YouTube, eating the wine gums. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, that is a sweet addition to the camping setup. Oh yeah. Well, good people, it's getting late now. It's about 10:30. I'm ready to hit the hay, so fingers crossed we get a decent night's sleep and no action, none of that malarkey or police knock on the door. So yeah, I'm gonna finish watching this and I'm gonna hit the hay, and I'll see you hopefully in the morning. Good morning, campers. It's currently 7:55 AM. I've been awake for about 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, I couldn't be bothered to get out of bed. Oh man. That was a very, very peaceful night's sleep. And not a bad view outside, eh? Wow. Well, we missed the sunrise. It's a little bit cloudy, but I must admit this was a pretty quiet spot. I didn't hear no boy races. I keep hearing the odd car go past on that little country lane just the other side of the bush there, but yeah, that was pretty damn sweet. Oh man. Right, I think it's time to get up, make myself a coffee, and yeah, we've got a breakfast muffin. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a caddy pulled up behind me there. I used to have one of them 5 or 6 years ago. I used to have it on the channel. I'd like to get another one, maybe an upgrade from the wagon. And there's a pheasant as well, just crossing over. Cool. Caddies and nature. Morning coffee time. And because these are like quite weak, I think I'll stick an extra teaspoon of some intense dark roast across the coffee. Yeah, that should wake me up. So coffee is served. I will be doing my breakfast muffin. I really fancy some of this shortbread first. Oh yeah. Breakfast time. Let's start heating up some muffins. Got the cheese, got the ketchup. So just gonna brown these muffins on a little bit first. Smells very steak juicy in there. So we're gonna have beef infused muffin today. These should be good. Let's give them a bit of spray oil. Get the meat on there. There we go. Get a bit of prep work done. Let's open this ketchup. I think the last time I did these I put a bit too much of this sauce on. Yeah, I think that'll do me for today. Let's just smush it all in. Should do the job. Smelling good. The cheese they put in these is like way thin. That's that bit done. Alright, I think that'll do. Oh, lovely. That's the bottom. That one. There we go, on top with the cheese. Lovely jubbly. Breakfast is served. Cheers. Yeah, mate. Salish your caddy. Right, so just having a morning stroll in the sun. Lovely day again. But yeah, weren't a bad camp at all last night. Really peaceful. Actually thought there'd be quite a lot of activity going on, but yeah, good night's sleep. Had some good food. Steak was good. Mushrooms are good. Wine gums were good. Breakfast was on point as usual. Didn't think much to the alcohol-free gin and tonic, but you can't win them all. But yeah, this is a pretty decent spot here. I'll definitely come back again. So that'll probably wrap it up for today's video. So if you enjoyed these stealth camping adventures, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, The Meat Manifesto, and I'll catch you all next week. Thanks for watching. Peace.